Hi everyone, this is Cole. Today we're going to be talking about GPA, and let me be the first to tell you, as someone who teaches in the American school system, that many people studying in America don't actually know what GPA means. So, if you're confused, you're not alone. But today we're going to be tackling very quickly what is GPA and how exactly is that number calculated. By the end of this video, I'm hoping that you understand a bit more about GPA and how it plays into overall academic success in American high schools. One of the reasons that many students in America even don't understand GPA is that on a day-to-day basis, schools are using the letter grading system. This means that students are shooting for an A as opposed to a 4.0. GPA stands for grade point average, and you can think about it as the big picture look at your academic performance. This is the number that colleges are consulting as opposed to the letter grading system. This is because GPA factors in every score that you've achieved over the course of your academic career in high school, averages it into a single grade, and spits out a number. That number is your GPA. Now, in US schools, GPA is measured on a 4.0 scale. The standard conversion is that an A equates to 4.0, a B equates to 3.0, a C equates to 2.0, a D to 1.0, and anything below an F receives 0 points. When calculating GPA, you take all of your class grades and convert it into the four numbers that we mentioned, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0. After that, you add all of those numbers together and divide it by the number of classes that you've taken. That number is your GPA. So for example, if you were to have an A in math, a B in English, an A in science, a B in history, and an A in art, that would be a 4.0, a 3.0, a 4.0, a 3.0, and another 4.0. Added up, that's 18 points, and divided by 5 classes, your GPA is a 3.6. This is what we refer to as an unweighted GPA. The question, of course, becomes, if you have an unweighted GPA, what is a weighted GPA? A weighted GPA factors in advanced classes. So, if you choose to take an honors course, an AP course, or an IB course, your school will assign a bonus point to those courses. In these cases, instead of an A equaling 4.0, it might equal 5.0. Therefore, if you take advanced classes and score well on them, your overall GPA is no longer capped at a 4.0, and your actual GPA that is reported to colleges, this weighted GPA, could end above a 4.0. Therefore, it's helpful and sometimes very important to take advanced courses and do well in them to show colleges that you're challenging yourself, especially if you can finish with an overall GPA above 4.0. In summary, your GPA is the average of your grades, and it's calculated by dividing your total grade points by the number of classes you've taken. And remember, every assignment is included in this calculation, not just your finals and your midterms, but your papers, your homework, and your quizzes as well. Going forward, we will be providing you with more detailed analysis on US high school GPA, academic improvement, and college admissions. Please stay tuned for more insights. Good luck, and study hard.